Nigeria. Everyone told us to be careful. Corruption, crime, endless police checkpoints and some of the craziest traffic in Africa. So when the time finally came to cross the border, we weren't exactly relaxed. Welcome to another episode of our trip across Africa. Hello and welcome back to our channel. We are currently driving our van Mochi all the way from Germany down to South Africa. We are in Benin at the moment, and today we're gonna cross into our 10th country on the African continent, Nigeria. Not only is this a border crossing day that's meant to be a quite stressful day, but also it's gonna be into Nigeria. That is not known to be the most beautiful country on our trip, but we have to pass through it. But we're not going to be alone. There's a French overlanding couple with their child. They're going to do the trip with us, and we're going to do at least a border crossing today, and maybe then also some trips or some days through Nigeria. So we're not going to be alone. Oh, they already left.
Yes, they just left, so we also must go right now because we still need to refill the petrol because it's almost empty, and we need to change our water because we cleaned the tank and they are a little bit acidic. So this is the plan. Let's go.
Already sweating. And we're not in Nigeria yet.
I think it's the first time since we are in Africa that I'm really stressed about the border crossing. We have heard a lot of story. I mean, the border crossing itself should be easy because we are taking the one north of Lagos. So we are not going to be too much in Lagos. Lagos is the big capital, it's huge. There is, I don't know, millions of people living there.
Millions, yeah.
It's going to be very stressful to drive there because a lot of people, a lot of cars, they don't know how to drive. There is also scammers, like people who try to take your number plate. We have a very bad story. We know that people that crossed the border not long time ago had very bad experience there. Some people had very good experience, like they expect a lot like us, but nothing had happened. So really mixed feeling, very stressed, but also like this is a new country. This is the only way to go to the south. So we have to cross Nigeria and we're gonna do it and it's gonna be okay.
I'm most excited to discover the traffic there because I've heard a lot of bad stories how bad it's gonna be, and I cannot really believe how much more bad it's gonna be to the rest of Africa because we've already seen a lot of bad traffic, and I think this is probably the most stressful part of that whole trip through Nigeria. The traffic.
And yeah, you have to turn here. Shit.
Oh no way. Is this already the first scan?
I don't know.
I don't know.
So it started very good. We have a deviation. We have to take not the tarmac road but the dirt road. Oh, I hope it's not gonna take too much long. I mean, we're really close to the border, like 10 minutes.
Now we are going
Look
back.
where we are.
Look,
we are going back.
Very strange. Is this our first scam?
But it's in Benin.
Yeah, but maybe they cooperate, no?
It looks quite official.
But I think it's very good that we stepped not far from the border and we got up very early this morning. Even though we have already made the experience that when you show up in the middle of the day, the people are a bit more tired at the border and they are not so much bothering you with checking the vehicle. They're a bit more, tired because of the heat. But we're gonna give it a go this morning by crossing early.
And you, what you doing here?
What the duck?
She talked to the duck like, go out of the way. Not moving off from our chair. We are 15 minutes before the border, and the first thing we have to do is exit Benin. For this we need to stamp our carnet de passage. So we are at the border town now, and we just go to the building for the custom. I hope we find it. It's always a little bit difficult because not really well indicated all the time, but it should be fine.
Right or left?
I think you can park behind the car here. Yes, one.
Oh, I would have never guessed it.
No,
Huh?
no.
Really, it's here?
Yeah. We stamp our carnet de passage out. Now we can go to the border. just get some water. It's a bit acidic, but yeah, we need water.
Yeah, it's going to be one of our first steps to do in Nigeria. We have to get some fresh water because we cleaned our water tanks the other day and we used that citric acid solution, but we didn't really flush it very well. So our water is a little bit acidic. So Melanie, she puts some bicarbonate in the bottle to neutralize the acidity. It's okay-ish, but I think we just have to get rid of all that water and get some fresh one. So we have to get water and also some diesel in Nigeria today.
And internet.
We're going to stay for a maximum of 10 days in Nigeria, but 10 days with no internet is also impossible because we need it. We have to maybe do some hotel bookings, search places on the internet, of course stay in contact with the family. So, and I've heard it's not very expensive, so we can get some gigabytes for a fairly cheap price. And anyway, Nigeria is going to be, or supposed to be, the cheapest country for fuel and for the food.
There we go. No.
Yeah. As soon as we exited Benin, we had another challenge waiting for us: exchanging money. Within seconds, a crowd formed around the van. Everyone wanted to exchange currency. Everyone was talking at the same time, so it was difficult to understand who was offering what. Situations like this are always overwhelming. You're trying to calculate exchange rates while 10 people are trying to get your attention at once. In the end, we exchanged enough money for what we thought would be a quick transit across Nigeria.
Wow, we are in Nigeria! Crazy! And it's okay! We just passed the border city, traffic is okay. We are not diving into Lagos Strait. This is a super good feeling and I feel relief. I'm not stressed anymore. I think the border was stressing me a little bit, but we are in. We are followed by our friends. They are just behind us. It's perfect because we can use internet from them, because I was totally lost. I didn't download the offline map and suddenly we had no internet. So we go to the city, they are coming with us, and there we can find a SIM card for the internet and drive, because I think the main plan here in Nigeria will be the driving. Driving, not crashing, and we will be good. No, but like, what is she talking about?
Yeah, no, but I'm really happy to be here now. I mean, we had really mixed feelings, but now it's overall positive.
Yeah.
This could be anywhere in Africa, to be honest. It's not something special so far.
Yeah. Oh, here's another police military control, but I don't check.
Once inside Nigeria, the checkpoints began almost immediately. Many travelers describe Nigeria as the country with the most checkpoints in Africa. After only a few hours on the road, we could understand why. What surprised us the most wasn't the police themselves. At many checkpoints, officers sat in the shade while other men controlled traffic. Their main tool was a simple wooden board covered with large nails. If a vehicle tried to drive through without stopping, the consequences would be expensive.
I'm writing the police check. Even if they don't stop us, I want to know how many police check we will encounter here.
Since we left from Germany, we were stopped 91 times by the police. I mean really stopped. There were much more police checks, but most of them waved us through. But we had to stop 91 times so far.
And here's another one.
Let's see, the click counter goes until 1000. Maybe
No,
it's going to
not
be
one.
exceeded here.
This is just like slow down because it's ready to...
Bonjour, ça va? Ouais. Good.
Good.
Perfect. We're loving it. Cool. Thank you. Have a good day, sir. Oh wow.
He was drunk or...
I don't know. But I count this one, so that's number 92.
But he was lost, huh?
He was lost,
Oh my
yeah.
god. He was so sweaty. I don't know. And it
I
was...
mean, it's super hot today.
Yeah, but you could not hear what he said.
No, not really. I wish I
And
said
here's another guy.
Ah,
He's not the police, normally. He's not the police. He's not the police. What is
hell?
doing? What? What is this? He came out with a stick and he's not an officer. Like, it's definitely not an officer. Actually, I read that there must be two. And sometimes one maybe doesn't wear the official clothes, but there will be someone wearing the official clothes. And if they don't wear, don't stop. I mean, this guy was like, go, but it was like, what is this, man? Okay, it's good, it's good. And another one, oh my God. I have to hide a little bit the camera. I cannot record all this. I mean, I write it in. Is he going to stop us?
I mean, there is one. Good day, sir. How are you? Can we go? Okay. Have a good day.
Have a good day. Here they come with this little screw thing. Slowly, because you can throw it on at your way.
Oh, man, the police is behind. They have just
Another
someone.
one. How many icons? Is it 3? Or is it like 1? Because they're just like every 2 meters or something. Why you have to stop?
Hello, how are you, sir?
How
are you?
Good, good.
and you?
Thank you very much. What a beautiful country. What a beautiful country. We're heading to Lagos.
Okay.
Yeah, want to visit Lagos.
Anything for us?
What?
Anything for us here?
What?
I don't understand, sorry.
You don't understand.
No.
Anything for us?
Anything.
Any color for us?
Oh no, we don't have, I'm sorry. We bring you a smile from Europe, you know. Hey, thank you very much.
Thank you.
Have a beautiful day, sir. Thank
Bye.
you.
Mamma mia.
Okay.
Okay, something for us.
Bonjour, ça va?
Stop. Stop.
Good day. How are
Bonjour,
you?
Ça va? Hi, how are you?
All right.
We're heading to Lagos. It's good. I like your cap. I like your hat. Australia.
Like my hat?
Yeah, we met in Australia.
Very good.
Yeah, nice one. Have a good day, sir. Bye bye. Thank you.
Bye. You really have to take it with fun.
This was extreme though.
This was super extreme.
One and then 50 meters later you have already the second one. You cannot really count them because there are so many and you pass them, sometimes they yell at you afterwards. I see just before there was a stop, one stopped and the other one just pulled over and then he hit the car with a long stick like stop, but they just continued. I think the locals, they must be super annoyed by all these checkpoints. Because I don't know what they asked them for, but obviously they wave us through and the locals, they have to stop.
Probably to pay.
Probably just, to pay them. Absolutely horrible, honestly. And I'm very, very happy that we have a dash cam installed because that other guy before with the Australian cap, he was just looking inside and then he saw the dash cam and then he backed off. I could hear him there asking for a little bit, but you cannot really hear it in the camera. Wow, so the dash cam really is very helpful as an overlander here in Nigeria. Horrible, really. I thought I mean, we knew it's gonna be bad, but from like 1 to 10, this is a 10 for me. Because there are too many.
Yeah, really. I mean, the people who live here, I will be so annoyed to stop all the time. And I think they just ask for money, no? And they don't give security to the people. I mean, if you really give a service like safety, maybe, but it's not even sure. So, only to ask money.
I still need a moment to actually realize this. What we are doing has been such a huge step. I mean, since we left Europe, we and everybody else around us was only talking about Nigeria. And now we're here and it feels pretty okay. So we're at our first petrol station. The liter is not even 60 cents for the diesel. That's a fair price, I would say.
I just give 43,000 to the woman for the petrol station. It feels like so much. I mean, it's a bench like this. I have to show you. And we still have like worth kind of 200 euro minus this petrol station. And I put everything in the bag. It's such a big bench of money for 200 euro. And I hope it's going to last us until the 7 days so that we will be here in Nigeria.
Hey, Sadiq!
That's scary. Yeah, because he tried to open the door.
Oh yeah?
Yeah, of course. I mean, maybe they do this for fun, but it scares me.
Let's make it 5 days.
It's crazy. When you pass the city, it's very crazy. There's a lot of people, and I already saw one guy with a stick, and then it was just here, and there was a motorbike coming, and he tried to push him with the stick, and then another guy with a tube did the same to another motorbike, and Norman saw someone trying to kind of faking crashing to the car.
I think he was surprised that I didn't stop. I saw him, he was very close. I was like, I'm not going to stop for you, buddy. And then after he was like, whoa, I mean, he didn't even cross. He had the chance to cross. And he walked back, you know, to try it with another car, I guess.
These are like technique that we already know. Like, we are very prepared. We know that this can happen. So it's why when I see the guy with the stick, I know already what is this plan of it. But yeah, now we are out of the city. Going towards the next city.
Well, I remember just when we drove into Togo, we had a feeling, I cannot describe, it was just so beautiful. Everything was lush, green, not much population. The people that we saw invited us. It was just so beautiful. I don't have the same feeling here, you know. It's loud, it's noisy, it's busy. It is certainly, it's green, it's very green. I expected it far less green than what it is. But still, like, we have already seen so many sneaky things, so many sneaky people, that I don't really know what to think about that whole thing here. Oh look, he's burning just the rubbish. Oh wow.
We are definitely not following the GPS. First, we don't have internet. Also because if you follow the GPS, it brings you always back to Lagos. And obviously Lagos is a no-go for us. So we're going north, do a little bit more kilometers, but I think it's not going to be more time. And then we go south again towards the border, Nigeria, Cameroon. But this, I think, we still have time to talk about it again later, because this is another story. Nigeria is one thing, the border from Nigeria to Cameroon is another thing. Let's not mix up. I don't know where you can go. He's in front of you.
Good day, sir. How are you?
Good afternoon. I'm parking you. You are not parking. You can see I'm an officer.
I'm parking.
You are not parking. You didn't park. You are just parking now. Where are you going? You are on 4.
Lagos we're going.
Lagos.
Yeah.
You have your driver's license?
Of course.
Let me see it. Do you have it? Or you don't have it?
Look, I removed my glasses.
You are more handsome here than this.
Oh! I got older.
You're welcome.
Thank you. Have a good day, sir.
Have a good day.
Thank you. Have a good day. Yeah, it's the old license, you know. Back then, you know, I was 18.
Norman, you have to go, you have to go.
I go, Mosey. He's
I'm
going
sorry,
so
I'm
slow.
sorry, I'm scared.
I want to be behind the cars now. They can make my way. What is this? Why are they all driving on the other side now?
Oh. We have to go on the left and they have to go on the right. I don't get it. So maybe this road is British and the other one were not British, you know. So disturbing. Like, we were the first, there were nobody in front of us. And now?
I have no clue.
So, if you are not in the city, you are in a jungle, and if you are in the city, you're also in the jungle. Because it's just so wide. What? I don't get it. I don't get it.
As the sun slowly dropped lower, one question became increasingly important: where we were going to spend the night. Wild camping wasn't something we were willing to risk in Nigeria, Instead, we hoped to find a hotel where we could safely park the van and sleep inside it. Oh jeez, where are we going now? Hello sir, how are you? Nice. We just arrived in Nigeria today. We have not booked any.
There are a lot of hotels in the area, so we just decided to go in any. And the guy said that there is no more room for us. Even we asked if we can just park, and he will show us another one. So now we are trying to turn. It's never a very good idea, but yeah. And then we see what is offering. So after a little bit of discussion, they allow us to stay here, to park for the night, and they ask us to move actually to this part of the building because there is the gate, and then it's more safe for us to stay in the car with the gate. So it's very nice, and we pay 7,000 for this, so it's a quite good price, I think. We just don't have the shower, but maybe we can put the tent here and shower. Because anyway, the guys is taking water here and it's going everywhere. So it will not be a big difference if we just take shower here. And there is water, so maybe we can get some water if we need it. I know it's not late, it's like 6, but I'm dead. Kaput. And I feel my throat, so we need to try the Schweppes that we bought yesterday from the woman.
Try the schnapps.
What did I say?
Schweppes.
I say I'm tired.
Just said to Melanie that I'm so happy that I can do the trip with her. I cannot imagine anybody else who will be so much traveling in the way that we are doing. You know, like, we've never actually had a time in a hotel together. All the time we are just sleeping in our van because we don't really feel the need for it. I think Melanie is just constantly living the adventure with me, and I'm very, very happy because I don't mind, you know, but it's very difficult to find maybe someone in this world who shares the same spirit with you, and then I'm very happy to do this all with Melanie.
And we would like to travel with budget.
Yeah.
Because we want to keep on going. We don't want us to say, okay, we have one here and we go home. Maybe it can be longer.
Yeah, guys, and for this we need your help.
And yes, don't forget to subscribe, to like, to follow, to stay with us, ask us questions of the trip, tell us what you think about this trip. Yeah, and let's have a schnapps.
Let's have a schnapps together, yeah.
It's hot. Don't think we are drinking a full cup. It's the only cup that we carry with us. Yeah, we have 5 knives, but only 1 cup. I don't know who you